Hey guys, it's the Classy Cheapskate, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a person. I chose President Trump as my subject since we all know what he looks like. So, drawing a person is not an easy task, but I will show you how I draw a person. Pay attention to detail as I start to draw President Trump. Let's start with Trump's hair. So get yourself a picture of whoever you're going to draw and take notice of what the top of their hair looks like. I see President Trump's hair has kind of a wave going on, so I gave him a little wave on top. He also has little partitions in here as we go across. And I noticed that the top of his hair is about this deep, and it's got a nice puff on this side over here on the right. Now, if I look at Trump's forehead, I notice that his forehead is actually shorter than the top of his hair. So I'm going to make a mark where his one eyebrow goes and his other eyebrow, and then I'll work from there. Right now I'm paying attention to spacing. Alright, his nose, the bridge of his nose, is about the same width as his forehead, maybe a little smaller. His forehead width is about from here to here. Just make little marks to start. You don't have to draw the whole thing all at once, like real fast. In order to get somebody to look like someone, you have to look at the spacing. It's the most important thing. So from the top of his forehead down to here, he has like a little crease. And then from here to here, I see he has little nose holes. So I'll just mark those in. And his nostrils are small. I'm just going to put little nostrils in there. I see the shape of his nose has a little kind of a V or a U right here. And he has darkness right there. He also has darkness right here. Okay. He doesn't have that many wrinkles for his age, but we'll put a little indentation coming down. Now, in the photo that I'm looking at, actually I'm looking at several photos here, I'm going to choose one where his mouth is kind of sad. I think he's upset about something. But from the nostrils down to here is about that long. And his mouth comes out past his nose. He's making a frown. Okay. Now his lips are very small. They only come up to about right here. And he's got a little pout. So we'll just put a little pout right here. Just a little line. Now let's take a look at his chin. I see that when he makes a frown, he makes a little ball. So like there's this ball shape happening with his chin. But his chin doesn't end there. It also has a little space down here. And it kind of goes up towards this frown mark. So we'll kind of do a nice round swoop there. Now let's figure out what the shape of his face is. It looks like it kind of rounds about here and then puffs out and comes down kind of square but then his neck just goes right into his head. So I'm just going to bring that down like that. The other side of his head can follow the same route. Just gonna copy it. Just bring it right down. I need to make a collar for him. Let's just make a neck and kind of, collars come to a point, so take his neck and kind of just take it down into a point. This is a little wavy here. Let's straighten that out. Okay. I'll try to do this whole drawing without using an eraser. Now, if he's wearing a collared shirt, his dark jacket is going to come down right like this. And he can have a collar like that. He needs a special tie now. Ties are really easy to draw. Just make that shape there, bring it down like so, and we'll shade that all later. We'll add some wrinkles and whatnot. Notice I didn't do his eyeballs. I kind of like to save eyeballs for last. Why? Because they're very important and they can make or break a face. So let's figure out where his ears are going to go. If you look at a person's picture, try to see where their ear hole is. I think Trump's are right in the middle of his face, so I'm going to draw his ear holes. Okay. And his ears are pretty long, so I'm going to just put his shapes in there. You got to look real close to see what shape their ears are. He's got some big old earlobes going on here. Okay, looking good. Looking real good. Now, sometimes his hair can stick out a little bit, so let's just put a little poofs sticking out, covering his ear up over here. And up we go. Now, you see we're missing some hair on the sides, so he has some swoops going on up here, and some swoops coming down over here. Some nice little curls. Alright, and the other side, he likes to have a lot of line work going on over here. Whoop! Boom! Oh yeah, that looks good. There we go. If you mess up, you can kind of cover it up a little. Alright, so he also has some hair down here. We'll just put a little couple poofs there. Oh wow, this is looking great. Let's put some more lines in his hair. Alright, guys, I think after his shoulders are done here, we're gonna have to deal with the eyeballs. Alright, so I'm not gonna spend much time on his shoulders. We're just gonna put those in real quick. He doesn't have sloping shoulders, like he does actually have some shoulders to him, so gotta kind of bring that. Let me just cover up that boo-boo. Okay, now I'm gonna go out with the shoulder, give him nice broad shoulders, and then down we go. Okay. This will color in probably in the end. His nose kind of comes out right here. His eyebrows are very large. We have to make them puffy. So they go almost all the way up to his hair. We've got to put that in there. Lots of fluffy, stray eyebrows. Okay? I mean, they are big. We gotta make sure we get that right. Some big old eyebrows. Okay. No plucking going on here, people. Alright, little darkness right here and here. Now let's get the top of the eyeball drawn in. From here to here is not a very big space. And then it comes down. Remember, when you're drawing a person, do not expect it to be quick. You gotta take your time if you want it to look like the person you're drawing. Alright? You have to look at the spacing constantly. It's laborsome and tedious. The top of the eye looks to be about right here. He actually has dark eyeballs. And sometimes he looks real squinty. So, yeah, I don't know if I messed up this other eyeball over here. I think I may have. Just kind of make it bigger up there. Kind of do this. Make a tiny little eye. And a dark center. Alright. He does have bags under his eyes, so we are going to check out the length of the bag. It's pretty low. His bags go down to here. Okay. Now, if you really like someone, you can make them look better than what they really do. Okay? If you know nobody is ever going to care, like Trump, people draw him all the time. I'm sure he can take it if I draw him looking like what he really looks like. Okay. He has a cheekbone, and it comes right in about here, and it's soft, so I'm just going to wiggle my pencil around to make a little soft cheekbone. Come on down like that. This side we might not have to show so much because his face is in shadow a little bit. Okay, I screwed the eyeball up a little here, and I think we're going to have to get an eraser, which I hope I have one. But I guess I'll deal with that later. Now he has kind of a wrinkle thing going on right here. Don't want to forget that. Alright, let's put some shadows into this whole picture. He has a neck that's kind of like straight down from his head. I think he's gotten a little heavy over the years. So, gotta put some shadows down here. Okay. Yeah, he has some jowls, so put some shadows in there. Look real close at your subject, whoever you're drawing, and look at where all the dark areas are. Try to get some darkness put in. Don't press too hard, you want it to look natural. Okay, I think I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to do some fast motion drawing here so you can see where I'm going to put all my shadows. And the way I determine this is I just look at the person or the pictures or the picture and copy it as best I can. Okay, so I've been having a problem lately where I forget to press record on the camera. So if you missed a whole bunch of stuff, I just looked at the picture or the person or the pictures and copied the shadow work. And I didn't end up using an eraser for this video, which is pretty cool. Alright, stop while you're ahead. If you think it looks like the person, then stop what you're doing because you could end up messing it up. Of course, it is just pencil, so you can pretty much just use an eraser and fix things. So I'm going to sign this, and then I'm going to give it away. Okay, if you want this lovely portrait of President Trump, just click like. When I get to 100 likes, I will give this artwork away to one lucky person who leaves a comment below. If you are not a YouTube subscriber, just sign up for a free YouTube account and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below and I'll choose a winner at 100 likes. Thanks so much for watching, and feel free to ask any questions if you have them. Bye-bye.